All right, guys. Well, the Camaro's down here at Garagefathers Central. We're gonna get some tires on her, get her into the shop, and then do the things that you need to do to a car before you start it. Been sitting for about 15 years. I think it should take us maybe 3 to 4 weeks, and we should have her running, and we are gonna bring you guys along for the ride so that you can see our progress on it. So stay tuned. Hey everybody, so getting ready to work on the 67 Camaro RS convertible. About ready to get this thing on the road. She won't run today, but she'll run soon. And the first thing we have to do is clean out the tank, blow out the line, and either repair or replace the carburetor. And so let me show you guys just a little bit of the car here. There's the gas tank under there. We're gonna pull that down, get all the old gas out of it, and then clean it and put it back in position. Here she is in all of her glory. There's a carburetor down there you may be able to see that may go on this car. But more than likely, I'm gonna put something else on it. Probably an Edelbrock or something. This is not the original motor for this car, although all of the air cleaner and valve covers and stuff are. But I don't know if I will be keeping that stuff. She's gonna be a fun little driver. I'm gonna make a daily out of her, so I'm thinking some headers, probably a different carburetor, different air cleaner, and just put this stuff away for now. Gonna get the line loose from the fuel pump down there, blow everything out. Definitely needs a very serious cleanup. And so anyway, that's what I'm getting ready to do, and I will bring you guys along for the ride in steps. All
right, everybody, we're rolling in the Rambler. We're rambling around, you could say. And we're headed about 25 miles from our shop to our good friend Stan. And there's a Rambler show going on out there. We expect there's going to be probably a minimum of 41 Ramblers. Hopefully more. But I can almost guarantee you there'll be 41 Ramblers there, because Stan owns 40 Ramblers or so on his own, plus us. That makes 41. Our little Rambler, it's doing great. It's a little car, but the handle's great. It has no problems going 65, 70 miles an hour. It's comfortable even for a person the size of catch here. Looks like a good crowd. It is first day of spring, I understand. Yeah. So somebody told me that. That's the rumor. So what I've got is I've got a 30-mile trip planned for us to drive around. What? First day of Ramble. Oh yeah. And I will tell you that there are 2 events planned in the next month.
Let me tell you guys where we are on this project. So we are about halfway through. Let me show you what we've done. We have replaced the fuel pump and the line, put in a temporary fuel filter so we can see what comes out of the tank. The tank is now, as you saw it, out of the car. And I have a replacement tank right here. The other tank had been at one time sealed and there was just so much stuff coming out of it. We just decided to get a used tank to put in the car. We have oil pressure, and I will show you that. There's our oil pressure. Good oil pressure. So yeah, she's about ready to start up, and we will show you that as soon as I get the tank in.
This is the screen used 41 Chevy cab over from the movie franchise Jeepers Creepers, the first and the third movie. And you know, we try and keep it humble here, guys, but we are blessed to have a celebrity here in our presence almost every day. But I gotta tell you, this is probably one of the biggest challenges that I've ever run into in my decades of experience on insuring a classic car. Okay, because not only do we have the size of the vehicle and its intended purpose, which comes into play, but also we have the enhanced value of it being a screen used vehicle. So we definitely want to make sure that we're getting the client enough insurance to replace it should something happen. And it's a task that honestly most insurance agents would have just walked away from. But we were able to get the monster a great policy to insure his truck properly. So if anything ever happens to him or his truck, you know, well, he'd probably just eat the person that ran into him or whatever, but he would also be able to file a claim and make sure he can replace his truck. Okay guys, over the last few days, in between everything else that he has to do here at Garagefathers, Tom has been dedicating time to the barn find Camaro here. And what have you done? You've done
Gas tank, fuel line, new fuel pump, new fuel filter. Sending it.
It has oil?
It has oil.
All right, so even though Tom has done all of this work himself, he is kind enough to share the experience of firing it up for the first time with me and of course with you. So,
and this is a real fire up. It may not start. It may take 5 minutes to start, whatever it is, you guys are gonna see it.
give her a little bit of dough sauce there.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah. Oh,
What the heck was that?
little battery.
Maybe, but it didn't shut off when I turned the key.
And wiring connection. Cheers. All right, here we go. This is our second attempt at firing this guy up. By the way, whenever you're priming something, you should always keep a rag handy in case things get out of hand. If your carburetor catches fire. Yeah.
All right, ready?
All right, let's see if she cranks.
Come on!
No gas pedal? That's okay. Try it again. I'll do your gas pedal. Oh, there you go. Run super cherry. Here, come on back here. Let's check for lope in the back. Come on. Oh, look at all the dirt that's flowing out. Oh yeah. I hear a little bit of lope there. That is music to my ears. Oh, it sounds awesome, man.
Pretty good,
It's idling.
It's idling.
Now, this carburetor is a carburetor that's sat for 20 years, right?
15.
15. Come on. Look at it. That is the power of the Rochester Quadrajet, right here. Right here. Dead for 15 years. Idling smooth.